Hello everyone. Today we will be talking about UGC NET in environmental sciences. Before we go ahead, how many of us or how many of the students that has recently cleared MSc in life sciences or related subjects? So people or students, they usually do not know the reason why we have to clear UGC net or the opportunities you can get after clearing UGC net. So today we'll be talking about environmental sciences or how to correct when we study in a practical approach. So before that, we will see why we want to clear this exam or who can appear this exam. So let's see what are the basics in it. So who can appear? Anyone from life sciences. When I say life sciences, all the subjects that include biotechnology, microbiology, biochemistry, botany, zoology, or many such subjects that are related to the life sciences. So they all can apply for environmental sciences. So there are other opportunities that will come in future in their applied researches. So first of all, when you clear your UGC net, you can go to teach at universities, you can go to teach at colleges or educational institutions. So this can be private or government. So this is one main purpose for clearing the UGC net. So for teaching, you can start with assistant professor or junior assistant professor or an academician in any of the institutes, colleges, universities, like I said. And one good important point to note down is that for the exam of UGC NET LS, there is no age limit. That is the biggest point, because if you want to go for UGC NET JRF, then there is an age limit. So this is why you can go ahead if the age limit is crossed, then you can go ahead with UGC LS NET. So when you clear this exam, you'll be exempted or you'll come under the exempted category for PhD enrollment. So you wouldn't need to give exams or entrance exams. So it will be easier to get into the PhD enrollment in any university or colleges. Apart from that, there will be a fellowship in NET JRF. So for a NET JRF, the first 2 years, there will be a fellowship of 31,000 plus HRA per month, and the next 3 years, you'll be given 35,000 plus HRA per month. So these are the fellowship that you can get when you clear the NET JRF. But for normal teaching, if you want to go for teaching in university and colleges, you can only aim for LS, NET LS, and you can crack it easily. So apart from that, you can also go ahead for junior research fellow, project fellow, or a senior project assistant or project associate. So this can be the positions that you can get after clearing your exam in UGC NET. So for someone who do not know, the positions when you join for teaching starts with the junior assistant professor. So in any university or college, the position starts with junior assistant professor or assistant professor, and after that there will be a promotion. So this is how it can be promoted. that is junior assistant professor, senior assistant professor in selection grade, associate professor, and professor. So there is obviously the salary CTC increase. So in junior assistant professor, the minimum CTC is 4.92 lakhs per year. Again, in assistant professor, you will get minimum CTC of 5.75 lakhs per year. In assistant professor senior, minimum CTC is 6.80 lakhs per year. And the assistant professor that is in selection grade, the minimum CTC is 9.33 lakhs per year. In associate professor, the minimum CTC is 9.33 lakhs per year, and in professor, the minimum CTC is 11.88 lakhs per year. So that is the minimum. This can also depend on the university or institute that you are joining. So these are some of the minimum CTC or minimum opportunity that you can start with after the selection of the UGC net. So let's talk about research. So when you clear this exam, one very important or one big opportunity that you can get in today's world is when you clear environmental science. The biggest problem today that we are facing is the environmental issue. So since the biggest issue is environmental issue, the research that you're working on can be always applied to environmental issues in future, because that is the most important topic that the world is coming up now, because every day there are environmental issues, climate change, and also your research, when you can or go hand in hand with to applied environmental issues or problems, then you can definitely go ahead with proper publications and your promotions, and also to solve many of the environmental issues. So this is another opportunity that you can come up in future. So these are applied research. And for UGC NET environmental science, yes, we will be discussing on the syllabus, on which topics to be focused on and where to be applied in the research. So these are the things that we will be discussing, and we will come up with the practical approach or where to be applied in our research, so that this can be beneficial in future. In the coming class or in the future, we are coming up with classes that will start very soon, so that way you can learn the easiest way to crack. So for contact, you can contact this number for any further inquiry. So thank you for today. That's all.